My name is Sean Ross. I'm a gold certified producer and songwriter with hundreds of millions of streams on songs that I've worked on, and also hundreds of songs throughout TV and commercial ad campaigns. Today, I wanted to take you guys through a sync that I got on the Watchful Eye on ABC and kind of how the whole thing came together, tell you guys the story so that it could hopefully encourage you guys on your sync journey and show you how really all this boils down to is relationships built up over time that will result in syncs down the road. So back in 2019, we reached out just on a cold email to this company called Now Again Records. And they're this super dope, like actual physical vinyl location. And they also do music licensing. So they actually own the rights to a lot of these records that they work on. In 2020, they got us a sync with Coors Light that was well over 100K. And they got it for us 2 times in a row, which was crazy. And then ever since then, we had sent them a bunch of records that we said, hey, these are pre-cleared. These are all good to go. And we want you guys to keep pitching our stuff for us. So how this came about was they just had tracks that were already sitting in this folder that we had sent them. And they were just pitching our stuff. And all of a sudden we get an email from them talking about how they went out and got a sync for us on the Watchful Eye on ABC. And this just kind of really goes to show that if you build a relationship over time, especially if you guys start to have some success together, it just is like the gift that keeps on giving. These guys had already proven that they can go out and get syncs for us. And they actually ended up getting us so far like 4 or 5 different syncs, good upfront money, good back end royalties, all of that. So Now Again had the records here and they were able to shoot them over to ABC, to a music supervisor over there that was working on the Watchful Eye. We get the contract back, and from ABC to me and the other creators of the song was $8,000. $8,000 for like 30 seconds, by the way, which was pretty wild. I can go into this contract here. I'm going to show you guys the actual sync licensing agreement that got sent to us from ABC. I took out all the sensitive information, so no emails or phone numbers are in here. But I want you guys to just kind of see what this looks like. So this was actually from ABC's signature, and they were sending us this to fill out so that we could approve this sync. So this is a master in synchronization use license quote request. This is what you are looking to get when you land a sync, because this basically means once you sign this and send it back, you're getting paid. So we can go through this. Dear Sean, I'm writing a request to quote for use of the recording noted above in the freeform program entitled The Watchful Eye. They give a description of the scene, a synopsis of the whole show as a whole. Now, this is what kind of blew my mind is when I actually went and watched the show, you can't even hear the song in the background. It's like it's in this elevator scene and it literally is playing so faintly in the background, but they still got to pay for that. They still got to pay because they used it. And, ABC has big pockets. $8,000 is nothing to them, but it's everything to the creators of the song. And so we watched it, could barely even hear the song at all. But we still got paid out, and I'm still getting royalties for this specific placement to this day. And I think that's because Watchful Eye got picked up by different streaming networks as well. And so I'm still getting royalties on my BMI from that. Come back here, it'll show you the final quote, the territory. And then it'll say, vendors, please provide the following information. So the vendors are us. We are being the vendors of the song to be able to allow them to license our track to use in their show. So we signed this, sent it back, and then all of a sudden it was like literally a week later after we signed this, popped up in the show, and we're good to go. I like to show these little wins like this just because I want you guys to kind of see the process of a lot of things in sync don't happen right away. Like I said, this was a cold email outreach, and we started building the relationship with this person back in 2019. And this actually ended up happening in 22. And then the Coors Light placement was in 2020. I swear, it's just take the time to build these relationships up. Don't press them too hard. Just give them good music on a consistent basis. Check up on them, say, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever it may be. And just keep the relationship solid and just make sure that you're not sending them stuff that isn't on the mark for when they do send you briefs and ask you for stuff. And these relationships are gold. And you guys can do this just all on your own. This is another thing I want to really kind of preach to you guys too, is you guys can gather up these contacts. You can go find these leads and just send them emails. And that's one of the things that we're really teaching in our Skool community right now, is we're showing people the exact email templates to use in your introduction emails to these types of people, and showing you guys how you can reach out to a whole bunch of people at once. We have AI tools. We have all types of stuff that'll speed up your workflow. And we also have a contact database that you guys can utilize of either relationships that we have built up personally, or just good contacts that we found that you guys can go utilize and figure out a way to pitch your music to. So if you guys are interested in that, I do have the link to that Skool in the description here. So we're not looking for just, hobbyists. We're looking for people that really want to take it seriously and interact with the other people in the community and really start landing some stuff. But we're there to help you guys along every single step of the way in there. So I encourage you guys to go check that out for sure. But other than that, stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to be posting a whole bunch more useful, valuable information on here of how you guys can progress in your sync career. And I look forward to seeing you guys either in the on the social media community or the paid community in Skool. I'm going to keep posting videos here all the time. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions about sync, drop them in the comments and I will make a video based off of your question, just straight up. If you ask a question in the comments, I'll make a video about it. So take advantage of that while the channel's small here. And yeah, guys, I will see you on the next one. Peace.